Season 6, episode 6. I believe it's episode 6, as I've said before. Not too good with the whole counting thing. It was a pretty good episode, but I do have a few complaints. My overall complaint, of course, is it's hard to enjoy a good episode when you're sitting there going, hey, I wonder what happened to Glenn the whole frickin' time. And I get it. We're kind of numb to it now. It's like we know what they're doing. They're going to carry it through mid-season break, and that's just what they're going to do. But still, it's like, come on, guys, really? Another complaint is when Abraham's going to get that rocket launcher. He's got it. He's like, and then he has this breakdown. It's supposed to be a pivotal moment, I guess. I don't know, But to me, I'm just sitting there thinking, why do people only have breakdowns when they're trying to get something they like? Like the guy climbs through the jungle, he gets to the treasure, and he's like, has a breakdown, and he doesn't get the treasure. He just doesn't. I mean, it worked out that Abraham did get the rocket launcher, but it's always like you never see them walking by like a pile of rocks, and then they're like, oh, God, and have a breakdown. And then, the person next to me goes, well, I didn't want those rocks anyway. And they just keep walking, So that was kind of a pain in the butt, but, that's a minor complaint. My second complaint, third complaint, I guess, is we get to meet some mysterious people, and they're kind of violent. And they show us their feet, and I think we get to see a couple faces, but they're kind of, the guys that are going to die sooner or later anyway. But they're being all coy. They're saying stuff like, well, you know how he is, hey, he's going to be angry, well, that guy, it's like, why don't they just use his name? I mean, we know it's Negan. You know it's Negan. Everybody on the planet knows it's Negan, but they're not going to use his name because that adds to suspense. The only suspense it would add is like if his real name's Felipe or something like that. He's like, hey, everyone. And, you're like, wow, he dresses like Ronald McDonald or something. That would be amazing. He just shows up. He's like, I love Big Macs. And then the Daryl thing. It's like, hey, I just came across these strangers, but, I think I'm just going to trust him and hand him a pistol. And, understandably, he thought he was in danger and more guns pointing towards the enemy, all that stuff. But the guy was dorky looking. And I get in society that we can't just go up and start killing people because they look dorky, but there's no society left. There's no laws against killing that guy anymore. You can actually kill a guy for looking dorky and keep your motorcycle and your crossbow. Now, they took the crossbow. The crossbow is pretty iconic. Crossbow's been there since season 1. Daryl, either he's going to get a new crossbow, which I doubt, or we're going to be seeing those people again. Probably a scene where the bike's laid down and a walker's gnawing on a dorky body. But either way, had they not taken the crossbow, I'd have thought, well, maybe they'll get away, and 5 years from now, when there's a major plot point, we'll get an hour and a half episode about dorky guy. Because that's usually how they work. But we know pretty much sometime next season, Daryl's going to find him and take his crossbow back, or he'll take it back from him and then say something like, I ought to kick your ass, but he won't. Nor will he throat stab the guy or anything like that. He'll just tell him, I ought to kick your ass. Okay. I mean, if I get to steal stuff from you and all I get is verbal harassment, it's worth it to me. So, anyway, I liked the episode. It was good. We know we're getting close to the mid-season finale, so I'm just like, man, what's going to happen? This is all just build up, And that's nothing to do with this season. I kind of get like that every season. You're like, okay, well, this is all just something to lead me to some thrilling cliffhanger that I don't want. I don't know. I think I'm starting to think The Walking Dead just does it personally against me. They're like, hey, that fat guy in Arizona hates cliffhangers. Let's throw 19 of them in. Yeah, sounds good to me. Anyway, for all my complaining, God knows I'll be back next Sunday. See you then.